I wanted to introduce myself on video. I've been putting up posts that talk about my books, but I really haven't gotten to know you as my fellow readers and lovers of books, which I totally am. I wanted to talk to you about my series, Dark Seeker. It's the Seeker series. We've got Dark Seeker, Dark Return, and Dark End. So all three are part of the Seeker series. And I really wanted to talk to you about the series and why I love it so much and why these characters and the story and the plot line all mean so much to me. I wanted to create something. I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so let me just start with that. And I wanted to create something, a new type of vampire, a type of vampire that is not the average vampire you would see. And so I created what are called day children, and they are a hybrid of vampire, human, and a demon. And you'll learn how they were created in the book. But Janie is a seeker. She's from her Cherokee lineage. She has a dagger that's been passed down through her grandma, her mother, her great-grandmother. And what she does is she goes out and she hunts these day children. Now, these day children do not follow the same rules that vampires follow, because although there are plenty of vampires in the book, but they actually turned out to be the good guys. And those relationships are really fun to read. But yeah, these day children can be, they're called day children because they can walk in the day, unlike the night children, vampires, who cannot. And so they're an even bigger threat to Baltimore. I chose Baltimore as my setting because I went to school in Towson and spent many a night in Baltimore. So I am very familiar with Baltimore, and we don't need to go into all that, but so that is where it takes place. And she is responsible for, she's 17, and she is responsible for keeping the streets of Baltimore safe from these day children. But then she does come across Kai, and Kai is not the usual day child that she's usually used to coming up upon. So she and he do not get along at first. And I love the enemies to lovers theme, but the slow burn, I like that, but it needs to ignite. And so it ignites. And Kai has quite the past because he is a day child. He's just different. And I don't want to go too far into it and spoil it, but Janie and Kai are very stubborn. They're very set in their ways. They're used to doing things alone. So when they meet each other, yeah, they don't like each other very much. And the banter is quite funny. But yes, so they do team up with vampires to take down the group of day children who are trying to create even more. And they have figured out how to use human male athletes to do it, even female athletes. So Janie finds that they are starting to come out into the suburbs, even her high school. So the story ends up becoming very action-packed. There's a lot of fight scenes like you would see and read, like you're in a movie, watching it in your head. So I love the fight scenes and twists and turns. Kai has got quite the past, and so does Janie. She lost her father young to the undead, with her mother being a seeker and in the seeker life. And so she doesn't trust. She does not trust love. She does not trust the undead, no matter what type of undead you are. So it takes a little while to get comfortable between the two of them and with her, and the growing relationship between the vampires and the seeker. So I really would love if you checked out the Seeker series. Dark Seeker is the first one. I really think that you would love these endearing characters. They grow so much throughout the series. They start off a mess, and as time goes on, they start to learn and grow in so many ways, while kicking butt. And if you like Cassandra Clare, City of Bones, you will definitely love Darkseeker. So thanks so much for listening to me today. It is so great to meet all of you and finally put my face out to see you. I'm really excited and I hope you enjoy it.